So I started bush cutting today with this neat little thing. I mean, it's not going to cut big trees, but my friend's hubby let me use it. So the plan is to keep this maple and then kind of brush cut in there, and then back here kind of get in there, but it won't cut these trees. I like those bigger trees. But I don't know if you can see from here, but into the woods, I think it's, I don't know, spruce? I think it's spruce. So I don't want to go any further back than the natural forest, which is where the spruce starts. And I like to keep some of those bigger birch trees back there and kind of cut my path in through there too recently. But yeah, some of these bigger baby trees just ain't gonna participate in being cut right now. So I'm thinking to here, from there to that maple. So this maple to that maple. Sadly, that means I would have to take down that maple. But, and also sadly, there's a lot of blackberry bushes, a lot of wild blackberries, and I love blackberries. I feel so bad cutting these blackberries down. But there's also a lot of thorns and wild roses and hawthorns, so boo. But that's okay. I mean, that's a neat little place in there. It's all mysterious looking. I really love it here. So yeah, I'm technically moving into the forest, and I'll have a nice little canopy. It stays cool. I mean, my camper's right there right now, and those trees keep that camper so cool. I took my portable AC, haven't had to use it because it's pretty cool in there once I get the windows open and all the vents open. So yeah, it's going to be my home, and hopefully I can put a little slab here and put my camper on it, and then I'm going to put cinder blocks under it as like a foundation with access to all the stuff underneath. But then once it's on a foundation kind of a deal, I can add on to it without worrying about shifts in the ground from seasons. So I can always add on to it, put like a little porch or a little sunroom or something. We'll see. So I'm going to take you on a journey in the backyard because it's pretty fabulous here, and I'm just going to take you on the journey down the property, because I mean, where I'm taking you isn't even the extent of how much property they have. It's just what's pretty much cut. That's why they told me to have at her, cut as much into the woods as I want, because that section's just young trees and it's usually cut anyway. I mean, they used to mow that section, so that's not the natural tree line. It goes back about 20 feet to their property line. So I'm going to flip the camera around. I'm not going to walk all the way down because it's a journey to the backyard. So flipping camera. Originally, I wanted to put my camper down there in the back corner, away from everybody. Whee! But as we got to talking, in winter, and if anything went wrong, I would have not about a 2-kilometer walk to the main house from down there. So I am just going down. This is like the old logging trail. So you can kind of see all the stuff that's just overgrowth right now, but all the stuff that's kind of cut here, and the tree line is their property, plus they own past it. Like I said, about 20 feet or so in that way. And yeah, it's pretty neat. So if I had to walk all the way back from that corner, we'd be walking a ways. And then you have to go up this little hill part. And I can just imagine after a snowstorm, you know, if I like lost power, ran out of propane and water, and I had to come up to the house, you know, be fun. I mean, they used to have like goats and pigs too. They didn't have them this year. They just did meat chickens and meat turkeys. They used to have meat rabbits, but they don't do those anymore now. They have coop. I don't think they're even being used right now. They kind of lowered their animal size. Speaking of chickens, they're going to check out what I brush cut. So they have a little greenhouse, their little box garden, the bigger greenhouse. And like I said, you can't even see really over the hill. It's not cut. Anyway, this is one of the coops that they are currently using for their chickens. This used to be their meat rabbit area. This used to be where they kept their goats, in through here. But instead, they decided to plant it's called like a self-sustaining forest, aka a fruit forest. So everywhere there's those little cages is a fruit tree. So really cool, very smart. Pam's daughter Sky and her fiance are also going to be building on the property over here. They have their area mowed down. They were smart and got someone to do it for them, but I'm on a strict budget. So yeah, they were going to build a tiny house, but I think they're going to go a different way, like similar to what I went, and then maybe build later, just like they told me I could. And they get all this cut for themselves so they can have their house in a yard. And then, yeah, my place will be on the other side of there. So it's pretty cool. But yeah, it's quite the place. It's peaceful. It's quiet. There's less traffic. Other people's dogs bark. And there's hounds down the street, so my dogs barking aren't going to affect anything. I think they're going to have this to plant too. They have 2 sections off. Start gardens. I mean, seriously. They have all that. It's amazing. I mean, I would really like to help them do more while I'm here. That is a little tour of the property I'm going to be living. Like I said too, like if I put my camper further down, we also couldn't run the power and water as good. It would be an expensive venture. We would have to get a backhoe and dig under the freeze line all the way down there, and all the like pipe and cord it would take to run that. That's a lot. So Instead, I'm going to be closer to the house, closer to running the lines, and me and the girls are going to split the backhoe costs so we can rent the backhoe and dig for both of our lines at the same time, saving money. So yeah, I'm just checking out their stuff. It's really neat. I mean, I would really love to have turkeys, so thinking about that. Hi, chicken. You're a broody chicken. So I'm going to collect their eggs, actually. She said they're probably not good because they haven't been having the time to pay much attention to when they're laying and stuff, so I'm going to steal their eggs. Maybe I'll cook them for the chickens because I don't think they're good for humans right now. Anyway, that's my day. I'm sweating, taking a break. Whew, because it's starting to get warm. It was cool. It was super foggy earlier. I think I did pretty good for like having so many health conditions. I did pretty good, but it's time to take a break, have a snack, take some pills, and figure out what else I want to do today that I can get done and not overdo it. I am here for a week, so hopefully I'll get my lot mostly cleared out. That's my goal, as long as I have nice days. I mean, we are getting like the backlash of the Hurricane Ernesto probably Monday, Tuesday. So I came down a little earlier so I could get a few days, so I could do some bush cutting. So as long as I have good weather, non-raining, I am going to keep at the bush cutting, because once it's raining, I can't bush cut safely. I mean, so that's it. I gotta stop talking. I'm not used to this. I'm babbling on and on and on, because that is my social anxiety kicking in. Even though no one's around, I know I'm going to be talking to people, and people are going to be watching this. Anyway, peace, love, and light. Take care of yourselves. Find joy in every day. At least one thing. Just one thing. Whether it's jumping in a puddle, or, you know, petting a cat, or looking at the clouds and finding cute animals. Which reminds me, yesterday I saw the peanut butter bear shape in the clouds on the way here. I'm like, wow, that is the bear from the peanut butter, the Kraft peanut butter bear. Anyway, random. That's my brain. Take care.